Welcome to the channel. In this video, I am going to be looking at Nosler's newest cartridge, what I believe to be the best cartridge Nosler has produced. That is the 27 Nosler. If you enjoy these types of videos, please like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and look at the extremely fast 27 Nosler. The 27 Nosler came out in 2020. It is basically an ultra high velocity 270. It uses that same case that's in the 26 and 28 Nosler. It's just neck to 277 diameter. Some of the popular bullets in this caliber are the 130 grain bullet. Let's go ahead and look at the velocities for this. Looking at the velocities, for a 130 grain bullet, it is almost going 3,600 feet per second. We're going to compare this to the extremely popular and efficient 270 Winchester. Just to put it into perspective, the 270 shoots a 130 grain bullet 3,100 feet per second. So the 27 Nosler is about 500 feet per second faster than the 270 Winchester. Now I'm going to skip up to the 150 grain bullet, and this is where this cartridge really comes into its own. This is a much higher BC bullet, 0.5910. It's an AccuBong long range. So let's go ahead and see how fast it will shoot it. 3,400 feet per second, 150 grain bullet. Now let me explain why I believe the 27 Nosler is the best Nosler cartridge, especially compared to the 26 and the 28 Nosler. But first I want to see how it compares against its competition in the 270 realm. Now this is a ultra velocity 270. It is over 100 feet per second faster than the 270 Weatherby. And the real advantage that the 27 Nosler has over its 270 siblings is that it has a much faster twist rate in the barrel, a 1 in 8.5. The vast majority of 270 cartridges, with the exception to the 6.8 Western, have 1 in 10 twists. So what that means is that this 27 Nosler can shoot high BC heavy bullets extremely well. That's what it's meant for, while the older 270 cartridges don't shoot them as well. Now let's see how it compares to its siblings, the 26 and the 28 Nosler. So the 27 Nosler can shoot up to 165 grain bullets right now. I'm sure there are other bullet manufacturers that are going to make bigger bullets for this. And funny enough, Nosler doesn't publish the BC, but I assume it's going to be pretty darn high. So it has a bigger range of bullets than the 26 Nosler. And then when you compare it to the 28 Nosler, it shoots this 165 grain bullet at 3,200 feet per second. Now the 28 Nosler will shoot 160 plus bullets around the exact same speed. So what does that do for you? Well, in the 27 and 28 you're shooting roughly around the same grain, and the 27 is going to have better ballistics downrange, so less drop, and because of that higher BC. So in theory, it could be a better long-range shooter. Let me show you the ballistics for the 27 Nosler. Now I'm going to use this 150 grain AccuBong long range. As you saw previously, I don't know the BC for their 165 grain bullet yet. So we're just going to use the smaller 150 grain bullet with a BC of 0.591, which is quite good. Now out of the muzzle, this bullet is going 3,400 feet per second, which gives the energy at 3,841 foot-pounds of energy. Now, back to the 270 Winchester, that's 1,000 more foot-pounds out of the muzzle than a 270 Winchester. Now looking out to hunting distances, out to 400 yards, you know, the bullet's still going 27.33 for velocity, and that energy is 2,400 foot-pounds of energy, which is really good. And then you look at the drop, 17 inches. It is a very flat shooter. Recoil-wise, you know, it's not bad. It's a bit more than a 30-06, but still not as much as the bigger 30 caliber magnums or the 7mm magnums. Okay, since this is specifically meant for higher BC bullets and long range, no doubt some people are going to use it out to 1,000 yards. So let's go ahead and look at what it does out to 1,000. Really well. Velocity 1895. Energy, not that you're going to hunt out this far, but almost 1,200 foot-pounds of energy. And then look at the drop. 196. That's really good. With all the positive things I'm saying about the 27 Nosler, you're probably thinking I'm sponsored by Nosler, which I'm not. So let's go over the downsides to this cartridge. First off, it has the most recoil of any 270 caliber. Second is the barrel life is not going to be very long compared to the other 270 cartridges. In fact, I think it will be even shorter than the 28 Nosler, which doesn't have a great barrel life either. But with that being said, if you are a huge fan of the 270 caliber and you want a screaming cartridge, 27 Nosler is your choice. The ammo's expensive and the rifles will be expensive, but you're getting the fastest 270 caliber. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching. Let me know below in the comments what you think of the 27 Nosler, if it's worth it compared to other cartridges, and we'll see you next time.